Commander Kate Winters stared at the alert flashing across her screen in Luna Base's command center. The orbital defense grid had picked up massive energy signatures approaching Earth, far larger than anything their sensors were built to track. "Status report," she ordered, keeping her voice steady despite the growing dread in her chest. The massive, curved windows of the command center showed Earth hanging below them, peaceful and blue. "Multiple signatures, Commander. They're using some kind of masking technology we've never seen before." Lieutenant Ryan Baker's fingers flew across his console. "Whatever they are, they're big, really big." The first explosion lit up the Pacific like a new sun. Kate gripped the railing as warning klaxons blared through the base. The defense grid was going dark, sector by sector. "Get me Earth Command!" she shouted. The main screen crackled with static before General Howard's face appeared, his features tight with tension. "Commander Winters, we're under attack. The Pacific grid is gone. We've lost contact with Singapore base and the Australian defense platform." His voice cracked. "That's not the worst part." Kate felt her blood run cold. "What do you mean?" "The energy signatures. We've identified them. They're human, Kate. Advanced tech we've never seen, but definitely human. The separatists we thought we crushed in the Mars Rebellion, they're back. And they've been building something out there in the dark." Another explosion rocked the view screen. Indian Ocean defense grid vanished in a flash of light. "Order, sir. Hold Luna Base at all costs. You're our last line of defense if Earth falls." And Kate, ... The general's face grew grim. "Watch your back. We're detecting unauthorized transmissions from inside Luna Base. Someone's been feeding them information." The screen went black as another explosion lit up the Earth below. Kate turned to face her command crew, searching their faces. One of them was a traitor. Maybe more than one. "Battle stations," she ordered, her hand resting on her sidearm. "And run a level 5 security scan on all personnel. Someone in this base helped them plan this attack. And they're still here?" The lights dimmed to combat red as Luna Base's defense systems came online. In the darkness, Kate watched her crew scramble to their positions. Friends, colleagues, people she'd trusted with her life. One of them had just helped start a war that could end humanity, and she had no way to know who. Below them, Earth burned. The Aegis Dawn emerged from its hidden dock beneath the lunar surface, its experimental stealth systems making it nearly invisible against the star-filled backdrop. Lieutenant Chris Martinez watched from the bridge as the massive warship's engines powered up, their blue glow reflecting off the crater walls. "All systems operational," he reported to Commander Winters. "But we've only got one shot at this." Kate nodded, her eyes fixed on the tactical display. The Separatist fleet had taken up positions around Mars, their advanced ships forming a blockade that had already destroyed 3 Earth vessels. "Status of the quantum cannon?" she asked. "Charged and ready, but the power core is unstable. We fire more than once. The whole ship could tear itself apart." The bridge crew worked in tense silence as the Aegis Dawn accelerated toward Mars. They'd lost contact with Earth Command 6 hours ago. Luna Base was running on emergency power after the attack. This mission was all they had left. "Multiple contacts ahead," Baker called out from his station. "They're launching fighters." Kate's hands tightened on the command chair. "Deploy countermeasures. All hands to battle stations." The first volley of enemy fire lit up space around them. The Aegis Dawn's experimental shields held, but barely. Martinez watched the power readings fluctuate dangerously. "Commander," he said quietly, "these attack patterns. They're using Earth Fleet tactical protocols, recent ones." Kate's face hardened. "You're sure? Positive? Someone's been feeding them more than just defense grid codes?" "They know exactly how we fight." A massive explosion rocked the ship. Warning lights flashed across every console. "Direct hit," Baker shouted. "Port shields failing." "Get us into firing range," Kate ordered. "We have to take out their command ship." Martinez studied his tactical display, something nagging at his mind. The enemy formations were familiar. "Too familiar, Commander," he said, his voice tight. "These aren't just Earth Fleet tactics, these are your tactics. The ones you developed for the Mars Rebellion." Kate went very still. "That's impossible. Those protocols were classified. Only 3 people had access to them. You, General Howard, and ... Admiral Pierce?" Kate whispered. "My mentor." The enemy command ship appeared on their main viewer, its massive hull bristling with weapons. As they watched, a transmission cut through their comm system. A familiar voice filled the bridge. "Hello, Kate," Admiral Pierce said. "I was wondering when you'd figure it out." The Aegis Dawn's engines suddenly cut out. Emergency lights flashed. On every screen, access denied warnings appeared. "Thank you for bringing me my new ship," Pierce said. The override codes worked perfectly. The emergency lighting cast red shadows through the Aegis Dawn's corridors as Kate and Martinez moved silently through their own ship. They had 20 minutes before Pierce's boarding parties would reach the bridge. "Engineering is sealed," Martinez whispered, checking his tactical pad. "Baker and the crew are ready?" Kate nodded, her rifle raised as they approached the quantum core. Pierce wanted the ship's experimental technology. That meant he needed it intact. "You trusted him," Martinez said quietly. "We all did. Pierce trained me, taught me everything I know about space warfare." Kate's voice was hard. "Now he's using it to destroy Earth." They reached the core chamber. Inside, the quantum reactor pulsed with blue energy. Kate pulled out the data chip they'd recovered from Luna Base's encrypted files. "If these schematics are right, Pierce has been planning this for decades. The Separatist movement, the Mars Rebellion, all of it was cover for something bigger." "Warning," klaxons blared. The ship shuddered as docking clamps engaged. "They're cutting through the hole," Martinez reported. "Multiple breach points." Kate plugged the chip into the core's control system. "Pierce didn't just want a rebellion. He wanted us to develop better weapons, better ships. He pushed for every military advancement we made." The core's display lit up with hidden files. Kate's eyes widened as she read. "It's not just the Aegis Dawn. There's a facility in the asteroid belt. Pierce has been funneling resources there for years. Building something." Gunfire erupted in the corridor outside. Martinez sealed the blast doors. "What kind of facility?" "Planet killer," Kate said. "Powered by quantum tech like this core, but 1,000 times bigger. That's why he needed the defense grid codes. Earth's atmosphere is the target." The blast doors glowed red as cutting torches started working through them. "We have to destroy these files," Martinez said. "If he gets them, ... double quotes. "No." Kate's hands flew across the console. "We need them. The facility's coordinates are here, and its weaknesses." The doors began to melt. Kate drew her sidearm. "Get to the escape pods," she ordered. "Take the chip." "Find that facility, Commander." "No. That's an order, Lieutenant. Earth's survival matters more than mine." The doors burst open in a shower of molten metal. Pierce stepped through, flanked by soldiers in black armor. "Still trying to be the hero, Kate." He smiled. "You should have joined me. We could have built something greater than Earth." "You're right," Kate said, her finger tightening on the trigger. "I should have seen who you really were." She fired at the quantum core. Martinez watched Earth's atmosphere burn from the bridge of the rescue vessel Defiant. The quantum blast from the Aegis Dawn's core had torn the ship apart, but he'd escaped with the data chip. Kate's sacrifice had bought them time, but Pierce had survived too. "Atmospheric degradation at 30%, Baker reported, his voice shaking. "The weapon is working faster than we predicted." The facility's quantum cannon fired again from its hidden asteroid base. Another section of Earth's protective layer disintegrated. "How long?" Martinez asked. 6 hours before total atmospheric failure. After that ... double quotes Baker didn't finish. They all knew what would happen. The bridge door opened. Colonel Laura Hayes limped in, her arm bandaged from their last firefight. "The assault team is ready. We found a blind spot in their sensor grid." Martinez studied the tactical display. The facility was massive, carved into the asteroid's core. Pierce had spent decades building it, waiting for this moment. "What about Kate?" Baker asked quietly. "No survivors from the Aegis Dawn," Hayes reported. "But we intercepted a transmission. Pierce has prisoners from Luna Base. He's using them as shields." Martinez gripped the command rail. "He knows we're coming. He wants us to hesitate." The ship shuddered as another quantum blast hit Earth's atmosphere. Warning signals flashed across every screen. "Atmospheric degradation at 40%, Baker called out. 5 hours remaining. Martinez loaded Kate's data chip into the main computer. The facility schematics appeared, showing a critical weakness in the quantum cannon's power core. One direct hit would trigger a chain reaction, but the only way to reach it was through the prison section. How many prisoners? asked. At least 50, Hayes answered, including children from the Luna-based families. The ship's comm system crackled. Pierce's face appeared on the main screen. Last chance, Martinez. Earth is finished. You join me, and your people can have a place in what comes next. Refuse, and they die with the rest. Martinez looked at the tactical display. They had one shot. One chance to save Earth. But it would mean sacrificing the prisoners. Kate's final words echoed in his mind.
Elders.
Earth's survival matters more than mine. Your answer, Lieutenant Pierce? Smiled. The atmosphere won't last forever. Martinez turned to his crew. In their eyes, he saw the same impossible choice. Save the prisoners, or save Earth. He opened a channel to the assault team. All units prepare for drop, he ordered. We're going in, and the prisoners. He's asked softly. Martinez stared at Earth burning below them. May God forgive us. The assault team breached the facility's outer hull as another quantum blast tore into Earth's atmosphere. Martinez led the charge through the burning breach, his mag boots gripping the metal floor as artificial gravity fluctuated. 3 minutes to core overload, Hayes reported through the comm. Resistance is heavy. Gunfire erupted from both ends of the corridor. Martinez's team took cover behind twisted metal barriers as Pierce's soldiers advanced. The prisoners, Baker called out. I'm picking up their life signs. One level down, Martinez fired his rifle, taking down 2 enemy soldiers. Hayes, take your team and get those people out. We'll handle the core. The facility shuddered. Through the reinforced windows, he could see Earth's atmosphere dissolving like paper in fire. 2 minutes, Hayes warned. They fought their way to the central chamber. The quantum core towered above them, its energy feeding the weapon that was killing their world. Pierce stood at the control station, his uniform pristine. I expected you sooner, he said, turning to face them. Kate would have been here faster. She taught me patience, Martinez answered, his rifle aimed at Pierce's chest. And how to recognize a trap. Pierce smiled. The great flaw of humanity. I'm always trying to save everyone. He pressed a button on his console, even when it cost them everything. Blast doors slammed shut around the chamber. Warning lights flashed. Core overload initiated, a computerized voice announced. 60 seconds to critical failure. You'll die too, Martinez said. A necessary sacrifice. Debt. The facility is lost, but Earth's atmosphere will be gone. Humanity will need my ships to survive. They'll build colonies under my leadership. A new beginning. Martinez lowered his rifle. You forgot something, Admiral? What's that? Kate didn't just teach me patience. Martinez pulled out a quantum detonator. She taught me to cheat. The ceiling exploded. Through the breach, the Defiance boarding tubes locked onto the facility. Hayes' voice crackled through the comm. Prisoners secured. Core is rigged. Get out now. Pierce lunged for his weapon. Martinez fired first, the shot taking him in the shoulder. As Pierce fell, Martinez saw something in his eyes. Not anger, fear. You don't understand, Pierce gasped. I saw what's coming. Earth had to be ready, had to be stronger. Martinez activated the detonator. Earth is stronger than you think. The quantum core erupted, its energy reversing, collapsing inward. Martinez dragged Pierce toward the boarding tube as the facility began to tear itself apart. Above them, Earth's atmosphere stabilized, the quantum weapons effects neutralized by the core's implosion. Humanity had survived. But Pierce's last words echoed in Martinez's mind as they escaped. What was coming? He had a feeling they'd find out soon enough.